Hi, welcome to Qigong. Happy Earth Day. I'm going to do things slightly differently today. We're going to do 45 minutes of Qigong, and then we're going to do just a quiet sit down meditation together at the end. So, after 45 minutes, I'll ask you to get a cup of tea. I'll get a cup of tea. We'll just sit together, just have quiet moment, just taking our time after the session, letting our bodies integrate the practice we've done today, and just kind of have a chance to rest in our space without rushing straight back into the day. Okay. So just coming into your space, making sure you've got some water to hand. You're in a comfortable place with you. You can sort of twist around a bit, not knocking anything over. Okay. So just going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Just gently feeling into the body, noticing how you feel today. So, as it's Earth Day, you can imagine maybe being in your favourite place. Where's your favourite place on the earth? Maybe on a beach somewhere, perhaps in a park, somewhere you've never been but you can imagine in your mind. And just picture yourself there now with your feet on the ground, feeling the earth below, the sand, grass, the soil. Keep your eyes closed or open. Just imagine how the earth feels underneath your feet. How does the air feel around you? The warmth of the sun. Or maybe you like to imagine standing under rain or a waterfall. What makes you feel connected to the earth? So we're just going to mindfully check in with our bodies now. So notice how your feet feel today. Do they feel heavy? Do they feel light? Do they feel warm, cold? How about your legs, your knees, your ankles? As we're going through, see if you can just let go of a bit of tension. If you notice you're stiffening your legs at all, just bend your knees a bit, shake off a bit, let things relax. How about your belly? If you're tightening your belly, your stomach, just take a long breath out, big sigh, let your stomach relax. And just checking in with your heart space, your chest, your lungs. If you feel like you might be holding your breath or tightening your chest at all, now's the time when we can try and let go a bit of that together. To just breathe out. Imagine your heart and your lungs expanding, opening up, creating more space in the body. We're spending a lot of time clenching our body, our fists, hunching our shoulders, tightening our stomachs without realising, clenching your jaw, your eyebrows. Let's really try now and just let as much of that go as possible. So just lift your shoulders up, hunch your shoulders for a moment, and then let them go. Big sigh, do that again. Big sigh, let them go. Let your shoulders feel free, shake them about. What about your throat, your neck? How does that feel? Sometimes we can feel a bit restricted around our neck, our throat area. See if you can imagine now the muscles of your neck starting to relax, expand, open up. Sometimes nice to imagine a really beautiful blue light swirling around the throat, inside the throat, the neck. Just imagining that colour blue now soothing your throat, your neck area. And your mind, your jaw, your eyes, soften, relax. So try to feel your whole body as one now. How does the whole body feel together? Can you feel your body? Do you feel hot, cold? Do you feel a little bit less tense? Let's do a few breaths together, help our relaxation. So take your arms out to the sides, bring them up, over the head, turn your palms down, bring your hands down. As you come down, bend the knees slightly, bring a wave of calm through the body. So a big wave of calm all the way through the body, helping you relax. Let's do that again. And repeat that another 3 or 4 times. We'll do that together. Imagine that beautiful wave of calm rippling down through the body, over the body. You can imagine that as maybe a rainbow light, maybe a waterfall, sunlight, starlight, whatever feels good to you. Bring it all the way down to your toes and even into the earth past your toes. Let's do twice more. Gather in, bring in the light down. Last time. Perfect. Great, let's have a little bit of a shake off, loosen off the body. So shaking out wherever you feel needs loosening off. Give your arms, your wrists a good shake. Shoulders. And the legs. Give you plenty of sign, make as much noise as you like. You can do your head and your face as well. Stretch up. Stretching as high as you can go. And with a big sigh, I'm going to drop the arms to the sides. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Swing your arms. Just bring in some more energy into the body, charging up the chi. Loosening off your shoulders. Your shoulders feel sore or stiff. At any point, just slow down, make the movement smaller. Just listening to your body at every step of your practice today. If anything feels uncomfortable, just come back to stillness, make the movements smaller, adjust them so they feel comfortable for you. If you've got any questions, please do message me after, or any comments you can leave on the page. Any feedback, welcome. And up to the sides. Great, hands for circles with your arms. Opening up. The other way. That's great. And the legs, lift your knees up. Again, just bring your knees up to wherever feels comfortable for you. Loosening off the hip muscles. And just flicking the feet behind, trying to touch your bum with your toes. Okay, we're starting to warm the body up now, warming up all the muscles. Qigong is great for working on the smaller muscles of the body that we don't often work out when we do things like gym or running, even walking. We don't always get a chance to work all of the smaller muscles of the body. Qigong can be really good for this, a good complement to your prescribed daily exercise if you're managing to do it at the moment. Okay, great. Lifting up, around, down. Perfect. Great, okay. And then we're going to circle your hips. Three of the main points of tension in the body are the shoulders, the hips, and the knees. So we try and make sure that with each practice, change direction, give a bit of focus to those areas, not release the shoulders, the waist, the hips, the knees. The theory being that those areas become stiff, get trapped chi, lead to health problems later on. Anyway, whatever you believe, it's obviously good to keep those areas of the body supple, help our mobility. Carry on doing the same, bent knees. And even if your body feels good at the moment, you're helping to kind of ward off any future aches and pains. Brilliant. Okay, let's do the knees. Just stand with your feet about 3 or 4 inches apart, bring the knees in. Now, if your knees do feel a bit tight or inflexible, if you've got any knee issues, just give the knees a massage. That's enough. Keep it a bit more flexible. No knee issues, put your hands on your thighs, a couple of circles with the knees. If you feel really flexible, you can bend the knees quite a lot, fold your body over, and then do the same movement and get a nice working out, nice release for the lower back as well. Change direction. Okay, if you feel as though you can, do your Qigong with a smile. It's always good, helps the body relax more. Have a little bit of shake off. Just reminding yourself that you're doing something good for your body today. Well done. Okay, let's settle back down, slow down a bit. Done some good warming up. It's a hot day. Relaxing into your heels, bend the knees slightly, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Really get comfortable in this position if you can. It takes a while. So you're going to lower yourself down as if you're about to sit on a stool or a chair, but not go down that far. So just go down an inch or two and then relax. Try and just trust that your feet, your legs will support you. And I also like to imagine that I've got a golden cord on the crown of my head going up to the sky. And like a puppet, imagine yourself being lifted up with that cord so you get some more length in the body and the spine. It helps open up the vertebrae in the spine, Helps keep the spine nice and supple. Brilliant. So if you want now, just close your eyes, imagine your spine lengthening, opening up to the sky, downwards into the ground, like an anchor, keeping you upright, but gently upright. No need to stiffen or hold on to any tension in the body. Just let yourself sink, surrender into your feet, into your legs. And just as you breathe out, let go of any tension. Okay, moving together now with your hands in front of you, pointing towards the ground. Breathe in, breathe your hands up to the chest, and up. Breathe in. If you want, you can imagine breathing in the energies of the earth, particularly seen as it's Earth Day. What colour energy would the earth be for you? Blue, green, maybe something completely different. How would that feel? The nurturing quality, thinking about how the earth gives life to everything around us. Bring some of that nurturing energy, that life now up into your body. Imagine bringing it all the way up to the chest, the heart, the lungs. Fill your lungs with fresh earth energy. See your lungs, your heart expanding, becoming more healthy, more vibrant. Start changing movement. Hands in front, lifting up. Imagine you're like a puppet being lifted by your wrists upwards and down, just floating as if your body, your arms are like filled with helium. So just gently rising effortlessly up and down. Okay, and broad in the chest. Arms up, relax. In and down. Imagine as you open your arms, opening to a rose-coloured light. Gather the light in to your body. Really soothing, calming colour. Focus on bringing the pink light into the deepest part of your heart. Colour of self-love, gratitude, appreciation. Bring that all the way into the centre of your heart now. See your heart growing and expanding. Bringing the energy of the earth, flowers, the plants into your heart. One more time. Relax. Just stand here for a moment if you like, or have a drink of water. I'm just going to get some water. Okay, you've been standing still for a little while, so we'll just loosen off the ankles a bit. So just your toes on the ground, just circling your ankles, loosen them off. Any stiffness or clicking, just make the movement smaller. Change direction. Going to do some movements for the liver next. Liver is associated with the season of spring in Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine is the sort of theory behind Qigong, working on the meridian lines, the acupressure points in the body as we do our movements. So, yeah, this is the time of year, according to Chinese medical theory, that the liver can become a bit more congested. Sort of might feel the need for detoxing, eating more greens, green juices, just generally being in nature more. Seeing, said that even seeing green can be good for the liver qi. If you've got healthy liver qi, then you have a natural energy, a natural vibrancy, and your body wants to expand, grow. If your liver qi is a bit stuck or stagnant, you can feel a bit repressed, a bit angry, a bit irritable, that kind of thing. It's kind of like the thing we might all be feeling at the moment, where you're restricted from being able to expand and grow, go outside, be yourself, can create some feelings of irritability and anger. So it's the same with the liver qi. If we don't feel that our liver qi is healthy, clean, minimising toxification of the liver, so reducing alcohol, drinking more water, generally looking after the body can help the liver feel more healthy, and it can prevent us feeling so irritable or angry. Okay, so let's work on the liver qi a little bit now. Okay, so bring the backs of your hands together, bend the knees slightly. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the hands all the way up over the head, like as if you're a tree growing. Stretch up, and then the hands come round in a circle, a big circle. Hands flat towards the sky, coming into the ribs, the top of the ribs. The liver is here just on the right. So we're energetically connecting with that space, not touching the body, just staying an inch or two away from the body. And then we're going to turn the hands over towards the earth. And then we're going to imagine flushing out, clearing out stale liver qi, pushing that into the earth, letting that go. Okay. It's quite nice to imagine as well gathering a green colour, bringing the green colour into your liver and your gallbladder just below the liver. So it's a sense of flushing out the liver with a lovely lush forest green colour. Okay, So back to your hands together, bend the knees, come up, stretch up, look up, open, look up to the sky, drawing your hands around in a circle, breathing in, turn your hands down, and feeling flushing through the liver, that beautiful forest green colour, clearing out any stale chi, any stuck liver energy. And then again, going to do this another 4 times. Stretching up, reaching up, open, look up to the sky. A real sense of the ribs starting to open, creating more space around the liver. Hands in and down. Go. And again. Growing up, tall, like a tree. Trying to reach the sun, opening. Hands around. Cleansing, detoxing. Let's go again. Opening the ribs, opening the space between the liver. See your liver feeling less congested, more free, more spacious, more healthy. Flushing through that lovely green colour. Okay. One more time. Flushing through. And let that go. There's a lot of good plants around at the moment in nature that are really good for cleansing the liver, detoxing the liver. It's got dandelion leaves around, nettles, fennel, all the sorts of things that you'd find in a detox tea you bought in the shops. You can find that around in nature. If you know what you're looking for, there's some good books around that can help you kind of identify plants like that. But dandelions are quite easy, obviously, to spot. We usually know dandelions, so it's the leaves growing around those. And what you can do is just put some of those leaves in some water in a blender, mix it up. You can strain it or just drink it as it is. It tastes quite bitter, but bitter foods are generally said to be quite good for the liver. So yeah, make the most of what's available freely in the earth, on the earth at the moment. All right, next movement for the liver is a bit more vigorous, a bit more energetic, a bit more energizing. This involves a sound, so it's a shoo sound. Those of you who've been to my classes have done this before. So it's like a shoo. So we're crossing the body like this. The idea is that we're kind of twisting the liver, helping exercise the liver, squeeze the liver, so it kind of helps detox as well. All right, so it's like this. Shoo, 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 shoo. Brilliant, great stuff. And the eyes are also associated with the liver qi in Chinese medicine. So the liver, the meridians run from the liver up to the eyes. So if you have any eye conditions, sometimes they can be a bit more prevalent this time of year as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mimic clearing the eyes of any stale qi. You can imagine that's kind of black qi. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, bring the hands up. We're going to do a hua sound as we breathe out, and imagine clearing the eyes, freeing the eyes of any stuck qi, okay? So it's hua. Breathe in, we'll do that 4 more times. Breathe in, eyes wide, clear the eyes. Open the hands, the fingers wide. Perfect. Okay. Bring the hands together, breathe in, push your hands down, breathe out, stretch up. As tall as you can go. If you can go onto your tiptoes, even better. Okay, stretching up, stretching up, stretching up. Back down on the heels. And then we're going to turn from the waist out to the left. Look over your shoulder, keep stretching up. Back to centre. And to the other side. Back to the centre. Let it go. And I did promise my friend Kate that we do some exercises for the lungs today. So we're going to do a lung exercise now, then maybe one more, and we'll start our cool down, okay? So for the lungs, bring your hands up, out, open the lungs. See your lungs becoming more spacious, increased capacity, opening up the bottoms of the lungs, the tops, the back, the sides. See your lungs clear, free, spacious, open. Drop the shoulders, bend the knees slightly, feel comfortable. You're going to fold in at the elbows. Imagine bringing in some pure, clean, white light into the lungs. Fill the lungs completely with that beautiful white light. Just gently press your thumbs into your chest, very gently. Okay, bend the knees, drop the elbows. As you breathe out, clearing the lungs completely of any grey, stale chi, any congestion, any tension, let that go. Turn the hands to face towards the ground. Imagine giving the earth any stuck chi from the lungs. Release it. Keep the body relaxed. Breathe normally for a moment. Open the lungs. Expand in the lungs. Creating more capacity inside the chest. Fully expanding your chest. Imagine yourself taller, wider, growing upwards to meet the sky, to meet the sun. Folding your arms in, bringing that lovely white chi, pure white light. Fill the lungs, fill the chest. Dropping your elbows, soften the knees. Completely clearing the lungs of any tension, any congestion. Let that go, turn your hands to the earth and release. Okay, we're going to do the same again. This time when we breathe out, we're going to do a S sound, a long extended S. So as you breathe out, make that extended breath as long as you possibly can. Breathe out as much air as you possibly can, completely clear your lungs, okay? If you feel comfortable with that. If you don't feel comfortable with that, just breathe normally. Okay, open. Breathing in white light. Thumbs onto the chest. Long exhale with a S. Let it go. Open. Bring your hands up to the sky. Bring your hands together. Stretch up. And down. Okay, bring your arms around. Up. Down. Up. And down. So we've got white is a really good colour for the lung chi, also silver. So this time we're going to imagine bringing in some silver starlight into the lungs, okay? So imagine gathering some silver starlight from the sky, step behind, Bring that silver light down through the body, filling the lungs, the chest, all of the body. Bring that in, come back. And again, collecting all that silver light, step behind, bring the light fully through the body. And again. Last time. Great, okay, I think we'll do 2 more exercises today, one for the kidneys and another one for the lungs. So kidneys are associated with the emotion of fear in Chinese medicine. So fear can obviously be quite present in a lot of our lives at different points. Sometimes, at the moment, people are definitely feeling a bit more fearful, understandably. So you might get a few twinges in your lower back and your kidneys, some funny sensations sometimes. So we're going to do a movement now to help balance the kidney chi. Okay. So having your feet a little bit wider, we're going to do a sound here as well. It's a chew sound. So just like you're chewing something, or like a train sound. So chew. Okay, with the breath as long as you can. So with your left hand on your kidney, so here, just imagine warming your kidney, sending positive chi to your kidney, okay? And then we're going to imagine scooping through a stream of clear, healing water as we do the sound. We're going to bathe our body in that water. It's like this. The right hand on your kidney. So as we do this, if you can try and visualise the water travelling through the body and through the kidneys and sort of flushing out the kidneys. Swap sides. 3 more times on the other side. If you're quite flexible, bend your knees quite a lot, come quite low as you move down. Perfect. Just put your hands on your kidneys, just warming the kidneys for a moment. And the colour of the kidney chi is a very dark blue, almost black. So imagine now that you're holding dark blue, black colour light on your kidneys, shining that light in from your hands deep into your lower back. Great, okay, as we've been flushing out the kidneys there, good time to have some more water before we finish. So just take a little water break now. if you do feel a bit fearful sometimes, the sound of running water can really help. So if you can't get out, you could try that on your phone or computer. Just find a recording of running water, or if you live near the sea or a stream or a waterfall, you're able to get out, then you can just go and listen and just relax with that sound. We naturally feel calm when we're kind of by water. I think a lot of people do. But there, in Chinese medical theory, there is a reason for that, and that is around the sound of running water, sort of healing the kidney qi, healing the fear element. So just something to remember, something in our well-being, mental health toolbox. Okay, so just going to finish on the final lung exercise now, okay? So I'm going to turn the opposite way for this. We've done this one before. If you've been watching the videos, you're going to start in a sort of Wonder Woman pose like this. You're going to take your one hand out into an L shape, as if you were pulling a bow and arrow. Stretch out, stretch the arm out. Really straighten this arm as much as you can, to get a good stretch through the meridian lines leading into the lungs. And back. Again. And twice more on each side. Really stretching that arm out, back in, and out. Okay, we're going to loosen off all the meridian lines now. So with your hands stretched out, just twist at the wrists. If you ever feel sometimes your heart feels a little bit stressed, sometimes the muscles around our heart can feel a bit stressed. You can do, not for everyone, but sometimes this can feel a bit of a relief if you stretch your arms out and take your middle finger and you press it into the centre of your palm, particularly on the left side where your heart is. It's obviously not official medical advice in the Western world anyway, but it can feel kind of quite relieving to do that, just to press your middle finger into your palm. Okay, so we'll just do that now. Focus on your heart muscles relaxing, de-stressing. Press the thumb in. First finger, middle, next finger, little finger. Okay, and then just loosen up the wrists a bit more. Bring the arms down if they're aching. Just really important to loosen off the wrists as much as you can if you're working at the computer or gardening maybe at the moment. Okay, have a shake off. Okay, let's shake off before we finish. Shaking whatever way you need to. Shake the legs. Shake as if you had a bucket of cold water poured all over you. Okay, you can smile if you feel inclined. You've nearly finished your practice today, done really well. If you've made it so far, even if you've sat down for a bit, I don't mind. You've done your best. That's great. Okay, so just closing off now. Bend your knees, feet shoulders width apart, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Okay, relax into your legs. Notice how you feel now. Do you feel a bit less stiff, a bit less tense than you did at the beginning? Hopefully you do. Okay. Bring your arms out to the sides. Imagine gathering in the energy of the earth. All the beautiful colours, textures, scents, all the oxygen. And just holding that in front of your body now. Imagining your stomach, your lower belly, your lower dantian, absorbing all that lovely energy. Our lower belly is where all our life force is stored in Chinese medicine. So we need to top up this area, bring in the qi, visualize bringing in the qi, help keep us feeling more energized than we would if we didn't do our practice anyway. I know everyone's got different energy levels, so your energy can be different every day as well, completely different to mine or somebody else's, but hopefully doing the Qigong will bring you a little bit more energy than you normally have. Okay, so really imagine absorbing that energy now. And those who are very used to giving out all the time, helping other people, sometimes we close off our stomach area, our chest area from receiving energy. So now just take a moment to imagine your chest, your belly opening to receive the energy of the earth. Breathe it in, accept it, and then bring your hands onto your lower belly, one hand on top of the other, about 2 inches below your navel. Just hold that in. I like to imagine a big sunshine emanating from my hands into my stomach, into my chest. Kind of warm, smiley, happy feeling as that light starts to run all the way around the body into all your cells, your veins. Maybe think of something that makes you feel joyful if you can. Just let that feeling spread around the body. Into your legs, into your pelvis, into your toes, into your back, your spine, all of your muscles, your ligaments, your liver, your spleen, your gallbladder, all the intestines, your arms, your shoulders, your face, your mind, your eyes, your neck, your throat. Every part of the body now, full of that lovely yellow sunshine colour. Just allowing yourself to do nothing. Allowing yourself not to think about a to-do list, what you should be doing and what you'll be doing later, just focusing on the now, the present moment. Noticing the earth beneath your feet, any sounds going on around you. Okay, and just start to wiggle the toes. Start to wiggle the fingers, have a move around on the legs, loosen up the legs. You've got 10 minutes left, okay, so I'm going to do a quick bit of dough in. And then if you want to sit down and have a cup of tea with me, you can. I'm just going to grab some water, just have a little mindful time sat down together at the end. Okay, so Start by tapping the chest and doing an R sound, okay? Ah. Really good for the lung chi, clearing the lungs, particularly these points here. Just need the shoulders, give them a bit of extra attention. Okay, sharp fingertips on your shoulders. Your face is really good as well. Jaw, ears. Loosen everything off. Little massage of the eyebrows. Your eyes wide. Okay, down the inside of the arm. Go as lightly or as firmly as you would like. It's good to go a little bit more firmly. That feels okay to you. Belly. And then brush off. Okay, so you can finish there, or you can get yourself a cup of tea or some water, and you can just sit down with me for the last 5 or 10 minutes and just take a bit more time to feel and integrate your practice. Feel the spaciousness of your body now, okay? So just trying to keep your focus inwards, not letting your mind drift off into what you're going to be doing later. Just enjoying being for a few moments, just being a human being. maybe you'd like to take a moment just to celebrate the earth, any of your favourite plants, flowers. And just keep coming back to being if your mind wanders. Just focus on your feet, how they feel, your hands. Just noticing now if your body feels more relaxed, if your mind feels more calm. Let's just think about each other, all the people that you're practicing with today that are doing the video with you. Just sending some love and peace out, receiving some love and peace back in. Okay, just for a final moment, put your hands on your heart. Just appreciating yourself, thanking yourself for your practice today. You can come back to your feet if you like. Do final few breathing exercises together. So breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, thank you for joining me today. It's lovely to have you along, and I will see you either Monday morning or next Wednesday. Thank you for any of the comments and likes and donations. I really appreciate it, and hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week. Drink plenty of water. Take care. Thank you.